Well, hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians are fleeing as Russia continues to attack the country. Refugees have been flocking to neighboring countries on the western border, but after hours of travel, they are confronting long lines and uncertainty. James Elder joins us now to discuss the developing situation in eastern Ukraine, or Eastern Europe, rather. He's a spokesperson for UNICEF and is currently in Ukraine. Thanks so much for joining us. Can you tell me about the conversations you've been having with Ukrainians, making some tough choices to leave, the places they call home, in some cases to leave loved ones behind who either can't travel or are prohibited from leaving the country?
Yeah, it's a string. It's one after the other, heartbreaking conversation, as you say, of decisions no mum or dad or child should have to make. Not long ago, I spoke to a physiotherapist who no one wants to leave Kiev, Kharkiv, none of these cities. They're their homes. She decided to leave, and her 7-year-old was there, actually keeping her comforted because the mum was in tears. Mum was saying, every decision I make feels so critical, and if I get one wrong, I fear I'll lose all control. So she was seeking to get a train here in Lviv, where thousands of people are. So every day, people are just trying to make these decisions, but invariably, the decisions are, it's not safe here. There's air raid sirens where I am. There's bombs in Kharkiv, bombs in Kiev. And so people are making that decision, but it's mums and children, dads are farewelling their families to head to Poland, to head to Romania.
Earlier today I spoke to a mother, Olena Ganes. She's a mom of 3. She's been basically spending her entire time in a bomb shelter in Kiev. Her husband is not there with her. I want to play a little bit of what she had to say about how she's explaining the situation to her children.
They joined the territorial defense units to fight the Russian troops too. And Taras began to cry that Daddy will not come. But we promised that if we stay strong, Daddy will stay strong. So what we are trying to do, our family tries to stay strong and resist no matter what. And the same goes for all of Ukraine. All of us, we try to stay strong.
I got to tell you, the child in her arms is just 4 months old, and literally in the middle of this conversation, you can see the child's crying a little bit. She begins to breastfeed her child. And I was just so moved by the strength of a mother trying to create some sort of normalcy in an environment that is nowhere close to normal. What have you noticed when it comes to the kids? How are kids specifically being affected by this displacement?
Yeah, I think just as you showed there, by trauma, it doesn't take long for these horrendous moments to scar a child's brain. Like you saw, their parents are being so strong, they've got such resolve, and they really are. Hundreds of people I speak to, they're all trying to put on that brave face, but mums and dads crack every now and then. All your viewers know that. And then you're talking about families that have spent 2 nights in a bunker, 2 days in a car, now they're at a freezing train station. So they do their best, but every now and then they break. And then sometimes it's the child, comforting the parent, but mostly the parents are incredibly strong. But the children they hear the air raid sirens. Are we really going to have another country where the children know what conflict looks like? Oh, air raid siren, must jump out of my bed and go to a bunker. It's just so wrong. It's not what the Ukrainians need, it's not what they want. But yeah, the parents have been extraordinary, as have all the volunteers. But UNICEF is seeing that trauma, and psychological support is so important right now. Because at the moment, as kids flee, as they farewell parents, it's starting to, it adds up onto children, and it is something that doesn't go away in the short term. The only way, of course, it stops, and we start to get that normalcy for kids, is for the conflict to stop.
It's very interesting, Vlad and James. One of the things that she said, too, that she noticed with her kids is that their play had become more violent. And she's trying to be very honest about what's happening, but I suppose talking in child language. But she's seeing it already playing out, and it's only been a few days,
And James, we're talking about Ukrainian children, but there's another component to this story, too, that I want to get your take on, which is the number of African, Indian, Chinese nationals that are in Ukraine that upon the start of the Russian invasion tried to get out and were essentially pushed to the back of the line. So there's an added component. They're facing the very same things that all Ukrainians are facing, and specifically Ukrainian children, but you've got this added component of, because you're black and brown, you don't have access to the same, perhaps, liberties that others do.
Because you're not a Ukrainian
because
citizen.
you're not a Ukrainian citizen, and because some have argued because you are black and brown. What is UNICEF prepared to do, not just for Ukrainian children, but all children caught up in this conflict?
Absolutely. UNICEF works for all children. We've made it very clear in word and deed. Every single person, woman and child who wants to leave the country needs to be allowed to leave the country, needs to be allowed to get on trains, and needs to be allowed to get out. It's UNICEF's position in every single country where we work. We see need and we see children. That's basically the only prism with which we look. I have been at train stations and I've seen that chaos. I've seen, police make sure it's women and children first. I've also seen, the amount of pressure, frustration and anger on social media. I was just at the train station as well now, where I also saw, security police taking food to people who've got Nigerian passports and Senegalese passports and so on, and telling them when the next train is. So I'd like to think everyone is doing their best. But you're absolutely right. Every single person needs to get a chance to leave, in the same way that UNICEF doesn't just now look at this conflict. We did not need to wake up and see another nation suffering this horror show. But, our radar is still looking at children in the occupied territories in Palestine or in Yemen or Afghanistan. We do work across the globe. Of course, right now, my focus is here, and it's on that train station echoing with tears. But, UNICEF works, of course, across the globe, very much for every child, irrespective of where they're from.
Yeah, you are in Ukraine, James, and we appreciate your perspective. But I'm also, it's great that you point out that there are children all over the world right now who are suffering because of war. Man-made disasters that are happening, that children are facing, as you pointed out, in Yemen, in West Africa, all over. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.